Good morning, students. Today we are going to see a video related to solar system. आज हम एक वीडियो देखने वाले हैं जो कि सोलर सिस्टम से रिलेटेड है, तो उसको बहुत अच्छे से देखिएगा. देन आफ्टर आई विल आस्क द क्वेश्चंस. ओके, रेडी?
Our solar system. Have you ever looked up into the sky and wondered what was there? Higher than the birds, past the clouds, and farther than the moon, a whole host of fascinating objects in outer space. Let's imagine for a moment that we can leave the Earth behind and explore the solar system that surrounds it. We call it the solar system because everything in it is centered around the sun, and solar means something to do with the sun. The sun is a star, just like many of the stars that you can see in the night sky, just many times closer to us. Still, the sun is very, very far away from the Earth, almost 93 million miles away. That's why it looks so small, even though it's the biggest object in the solar system. In fact, the sun makes up more than 99% of the mass in the solar system. If you put all of the planets, moons, asteroids, comets, and everything else in the solar system together, they would make up less than 0.25% of it. The sun is so big that it's more than 100 times wider than the Earth, and if it were a giant jar, you could fit more than 1 million Earths into it. More than that, the sun is what holds the solar system together. Its massive gravity is what keeps the Earth and all the other planets circling around it instead of drifting off into space. The sun is also what allows us to live on Earth. Without the sun, there would be no heat. There would be no light. Plants could not grow. Water would freeze, and nothing could survive. The sun gives us heat and light because it is always burning. It is a giant ball of gas, mostly hydrogen and helium, and it burns at millions of degrees in its center. Let's leave the sun now to explore the planets.
So I've got my essay written, and I've been working on it for about a week. So now I'm going to show you how I use Grammarly to edit.
As we move away from the sun, the first planet we will encounter is Mercury. Mercury is the smallest planet in the solar system, much smaller than Earth, and one of only 5 planets you can see from Earth using nothing but your eyes.
Good morning, ma'am.
It won't look much like a planet. It looks more like a bright star, and many nights you can see it close to the horizon near sunrise and sunset. Mercury is a lot like our moon. It's small and has a rocky surface with craters on it. It has no moon of its own and no air to breathe. You probably wouldn't enjoy a visit to Mercury, since temperatures are boiling hot in the sun and freezing cold in the shade. Something interesting about Mercury is that it is the fastest planet to go around the sun. It only takes 88 days. Next is Venus, the second planet. Some people call Venus Earth's sister because the two planets are very close in size and gravity, but they are very different on the surface. First of all, it is very hot. Venus is the hottest planet in the solar system. It's not
Venus is the hottest planet. सबसे hottest planet कौन सा है? Venus. Okay?
not as close to the sun as Mercury, but its thick atmosphere of carbon dioxide helps it to trap the heat and stay warmer than its neighbor. It has a thick atmosphere, but it is not one you could breathe. It is mostly made of carbon dioxide, and there are clouds of sulfuric acid. Venus might not be fun to visit, but it is beautiful to look at. It is the second brightest object in the night sky. The only thing brighter is the moon. If you are looking at a sunrise or a sunset and suddenly notice what looks like a very bright star, you are probably looking at Venus. After Venus comes Earth, the
मून दिखने के बाद मून के साथ बहुत बार आपको एक छोटा सा स्टार दिखता होगा जो बहुत ब्राइट होता होगा। मून के बहुत पास में एक स्टार है होता है हमेशा जो बहुत ब्राइट होता है एंड दैट स्टार इज वीनस। इसको अपन वीनस बोल सकते हैं। ओके,
third planet from the Sun. Of course, you know all about Earth because that's the planet where we live. Earth is what's called a Goldilocks planet because it's not too hot and not too cold. It is just right. As far as we know, Earth is the only planet to have living things.
अर्थ इज द ओनली प्लैनेट विच हैव लिविंग थिंग्स, जिसमें लोग लिविंग थिंग्स रहते हैं। मैन, बर्ड्स, एनिमल्स, है ना। अर्थ इज अ प्लैनेट जिसपे लिविंग थिंग्स रहते हैं।
Let's leave Earth again for a moment, though, and visit Mars, the fourth planet from the Sun. Mars is known as the red planet because iron oxide, a material like rust, in
Wow,
the soil
that is pretty
gives it a reddish
beautiful.
color. Mars is smaller
Mars is also called the red planet. Mars जो होता है that is a red planet भी बोल सकते हैं उसको।
than Venus and the Earth, but larger than Mercury. It is cold and rocky, with a thin atmosphere made of carbon dioxide and oxygen. There is water ice on Mars. Scientists are very interested in Mars because they think that people could live there with the help of some special equipment. Rockets and probes have already been sent there to gain more information about the planet. Right now, there are 2 special robots exploring the surface of Mars, sending information back to Earth. Mars is the first planet we've visited today besides Earth to have its own moons. It has 2, although they are not big and round like our moon. Mars's moons are small and irregular. Scientists think they may be captured asteroids. Maybe they came from the big asteroid belt that is between Mars and Jupiter. An asteroid belt is a big ring of asteroids, or rocky objects, orbiting the Sun. Jupiter comes next, the 5th planet in the solar system. Jupiter is the largest planet and is something called a gas giant. It is called this because it is really big and made mostly of gases. Jupiter is so big that you would have to place 11 Earths end to end just to stretch across its middle. Jupiter is also the 3rd brightest object in the night sky. Only Venus and the Moon are brighter. You can usually find Jupiter higher in the sky than Venus, since Jupiter is away from the Sun and not towards it. Jupiter has at least 67 moons that circle around it, but 55 of them are very small, only about as big as a mountain or smaller. Some of its moons are very large, and at least 2 of them are about the same size as the planet Mercury. One of its moons is the largest moon in the solar system, what it looks like, and it has been going on for at least 200 years. After Jupiter comes Saturn, another gas giant. Saturn is famous for its beautiful rings. Although they look solid from a distance, the rings are actually made from many, many small ice particles, as well as rocks and dust. Saturn also has more than 60 moons orbiting around it, some as large as the planet Mercury, and many smaller. The farthest planet that can be seen from Earth with
Okay, have you seen? देखा सबने?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Now, all video related to summer, different seasons. Okay? अभी एक छोटा सा वीडियो और दिखाऊंगी different seasons से related. ठीक है?
Seasons. In this video, we will know about our seasons. We experience mainly 3 seasons around the year, and these are winter season, summer season, and monsoon season. Each season has different weather, different food stuff we get to eat, and we also dress up according to the climatic condition. So let's know about our seasons, starting with winter season. It's the coldest season of the year, which starts in the month of November and lasts till February. Winter season comes after the rainy season. Winter mornings are misty and cold. There is dense fog everywhere. In colder regions, we can often see grounds covered with snow. It snows a lot in winter. It's called the season of snow, frost, biting winds, and extreme cold. In order to protect ourselves, we wear warm woolen clothes, such as sweater, jacket, socks, scarf, cap, and mittens. People also use blankets and quilts. In this season, people prefer to stay indoor and love hot beverages and relishing hot dishes. In the daytime, we like to bask in warm sunshine, and at night, we often see people sitting near the fireplace to keep themselves warm. During this time, the days are shorter and the nights get longer. Winter season also gives us variety of fruits and vegetables, such as apple, orange, guava, strawberry, pomegranate, grapes, papaya, and pineapple. We also get cauliflower, spinach, peas, carrot, beetroot, fenugreek leaves, radish, and broccoli. Christmas falls in the winter season. Children wait excitedly for Santa Claus' sleigh, expecting gifts from him. Now we will know about the summer season. Summer is the hottest season of the year, which starts in the month of March after Holi and lasts till June or July. Summer season comes after the winter season. The weather during the season is very hot. The temperature can stay warm even after the sun has gone down at night. During this time, the days get longer and the nights get shorter. During the summer season, our nature gifts us variety of fruits and vegetables rich in water, such as starts in the month of June, a rainy season. Rainy season comes after the summer season, which starts in the month of June and extends up to September. We also call it as monsoon season. During this time, the sky looks cloudy with heavy black clouds. Everywhere there are sounds of lightning with huge tremendous thunder. We often see rainbow as well. Ponds, rivers, and lakes receive plenty of water during the rainy season. It also helps farmers as they get plenty amount of water for good cultivation of crops. In order to protect ourselves from rainwater, we use rainwears such as raincoat, umbrella, and gumboots.
Aksha, this is question for you. Which is your favorite season? Summer. Saksha? Summer. Okay. Name the fruit we get in summer. Summer season में कौन सा fruit मिलता है नव्या?
Yes, ma'am.
Name the fruits we get in summer season.
Summer season. Watermelon, papaya, mango.
Yes, very good. Next question is for Lakshmi. Which creature can be seen in monsoon season? Lakshmi, tell me the answer. Monsoon season में कौन से animals दिखते हैं बेटा? Lakshmi, unmute yourself.
Snake.
Snail, caterpillar. Akshita, you tell me the name of creatures. Akshita,
Yes, ma'am.
tell me.
Snakes, snails, and
Caterpillars.
caterpillars.
Okay, good. Yash, tell me how do they protect us from winter? How do
Scarf,
we protect? हम अपने आप को विंटर से कैसे बचा सकते हैं?
scarf, sock,
वुलन क्लोथ पहन के, फायर बर्न करके, बॉनफायर बर्न करके, हॉट ड्रिंक्स पी के, है ना, जो हॉट ड्रिंक्स होती है, कॉफी हो गई, सूप हो गए, है ना यश?
yes, ma'am.
Okay. Pratyaksha, next question for you. Tell me. Wait.
Bye, ma'am.